Hello students, welcome to Learning Management System, the chapter 6 Prayer Before Birth. The program is BSc in Prince, Language English 4th semester session 18. In this topic, in this PPT, we are going to discuss the Prayer Before Birth stanza-wise explanations created by Ravi Kumar A, the assistant professor, Department of English, Government First Aid College, Yelhanka. The prayer before birth, the poem is the prenatal prayers of the unborn child to protect it against the horrors of the people experiencing of the World War II in the year 1944. The poem is an emotional expression of Magnus' fears of the state of the war-torn country. The poet used free verse in the poem. The free verse poetry has no rhyme scheme and no fixed metrical pattern, often echoing the rhythms of the natural speech. Free verse poem artistically uses sound imagery and a wide range of literary devices in the present poem. If we put on all the lines in a sentence form, we will experience the lengthy prose written in a artistic sound. I'm not yet born, so I'm going through this. So I'm just combining a whole the poem, and you will get an experience of reading a story or reading an article. So, like I'm not born over here. Let not the blood-sucking bat or the rat or the stoat or the club-footed cowl come near me. I am not yet born. Console me. I fear that the human race may with the tall walls wall me, with the strong drugs dope me, and the wise lies lure me, and black rags rack me, in blood bloods roll me. I am not yet born. Provide me with the water to dandle me, grass to grow for me, trees to talk to me, sky to sing to me, birds and a white light in the back of my mind to guide me. I am not yet born. Forgive me for the sins that in me the world shall commit. Forgive me for the sins that in me the world shall commit. My words when they speak me, my thoughts when they think me, my treason endangered by traitors beyond me, my life when they murder by means of my hands, my death when they leave me. I'm not it wrong. Rehearse me in the parts I must play, and the cues I must take when old men lecture me, bureaucrats hector me, mountains frown at me, lovers laugh at me, the white waves call me to folly, and the desert calls me to doom, and the beggar refuses my gift, and my children curse me. I am not yet born. Oh, hear me. Let not the man who is beast or who thinks he is God come near me. I am not yet born. Oh, fill me with the strength against those who would freeze my humanity, would dragoon me into the lethal automation, would make me a cog in a machine. I a thing with one face, a thing, and against all those who would dissipate my entirety, would blow me like a thistle down thither and thither, hither and thither, like water held in the hands would spill me. Let them not make me a stone, and let them not spill me, otherwise kill me. The child doesn't want to born instead of die itself in the womb. The Sanjay's explanation. The Sanjay one, I am not yet born. The child addresses that I am not yet born. Oh, hear me. She addresses the people who are living outside. It's calling, taking the people's attention that by telling that I am not yet born. Oh, hear me. Let the blood sucking, let not the blood sucking bat or the rat or the stoat or the club footed to cowl come near me. In the very first stanza, the unborn child hints to the reader about his arrival in a world that is full of ugliness. It gets the attention of the reader by calling to hear him. He metaphors mentions that how the world is cited by the words crack, growled, roared. The first fear refers to all the frightening things of the night, both real and imaginary. Stands 2. So I'm not at one. Console me. I fear that the human race may, with the tall walls, wall me, with the strong drugs, dope me, with the wise lies, lure me on a black racks, rack me, in a bloodbaths, roll me. In this stanza, the unborn child expresses his fear of a compulsion, the fear of being closed in by lies and persuasion, being led by drugs, tortured both mentally and physically, and being made to participate in a warfare and with and other massacres. Stanza 3. I'm not yet born. Provide me with water to dandle me, grass to grow me, for me, trees to talk to me, sky to sing to me, birds and white flight in the back of my mind to guide me. The poet makes a plea for the good things of which today are fast disappearing: clean water, love, fast birds, and purity. The white light is as a guide. In stanza 4, so I am not yet born. Forgive me for the sins that in me the world shall commit. My words when they speak me, my thoughts when they think me, my treason and danger by traitors beyond me, my life when they murder by means of my hands, my death when they leave me. The child asks for forgiveness for all the sins that the world is going to make him commit in the future, his wrong words, his evil thoughts, those times when he is led to commit treason, the times when he will be forced to kill other people, ultimately for his own death of a spirit, because he has been forced to give into these social pressures. In Sanja 5, I am not yet born, rehearse me the parts I must play and the cues I must take when old men lecture me, bureaucrats hector me, mountains frown at me, lovers love at me, the white waves call me to folly, and the desert calls me to doom, and the beggar refuses my gift, and the children curse me. The child has to be guided into the part he must act in this drastic experience, performance of a life, so that he is able to perform his role correctly, and that he be given all the right clues on how to react when important people lecture him to laugh at him, not the metaphor of the stage, not to the extent personification, mountains, found deserts, calling, etc. Stanza 6. I'm not at one. Oh, hear me. Let not the man who is beast or who thinks he is God come near me. The plea is made that tyrants and autocrats like Adolf Hitler of that time may not be allowed to come near him. Technically, whole verse is one sentence, acts as a warning. The man who is beast or thinks he is God. Strong echoes in tone of a revelation, revelation, the final book of the New Testament, Prophet Ezekiel, Old Testament, a clear contemporary reference to Hitler as a beast and his delusion nature as thinking he is God. The three lines is equal to almost a hiatus before the final descent into chaos and death summary. A plea is made that tyrants and aristocrats may not be allowed to come near to him. Aristocrats like Adolf Hitler may not come near to him. As strong as 7, I'm not yet born. Oh, fill me with a strange against to those who would freeze my humanity, would dragoon me into a lethal automation, would make me a cog in a machine, a thing with one face, a thing, and against all those who would dissipate my entirety, would blow me like thistle down hither and thither, and hither and thither like water held in the hands would spill me. He asks for the strength not to become a killing machine, like automation, or just a part in a machine, cog in a machine. He pleads that he be not allowed to become inhuman thing, or something that is completely at the mercy of others, blooming like the street hound turned thither. By saying this, it just says that you should not live on someone's interests, or split as if he were just water. The last stanza 8, let them not make me a stone and let them not spill me, otherwise kill me. In these lines of the poem, the unborn pleads a horrific idea that the prenatal child would elect for death instead of life. But the life described is worse than death. Line gives the poem terminal impact. His final plea is that his heart may not turn to stone, or his life be wasted, failing that he would rather be aborted right away. Aborted means abortion there itself. And thank you. Here it ends, and here we have the good references. So you can take it as you can use these things, and that's all. And we will meet again in the next session. Thank you, students.